Hey guys, Doug here. I reorganized my garage the other day. I moved some stuff around, made some room. I can get my crane in here now and get around to my toolbox. And I moved my cabinet here. I don't think I've ever showed you this, but it's just full of all kinds of flammable bullshit. And it's just a metal cabinet, and I drilled holes in the back for the gas fumes to vent. Put wheels on it. But anyways, this isn't about that. This is about the Craftsman right here. As you might have seen if you are a member of Maine Mud Mowers, I recently put lights on it the other day, and I believe I did a video on it too. Yeah, that's right, I did do a video. But there they are, they're still working pretty good. I haven't tested them out really. I did some work over the weekend, just minor stuff really. I didn't do all that much. But the one major thing that I did do, over the weekend was I put a muffler on. And there you can see it right there. That's just a piece of flex tubing. It's like $8 for like 18 inches or something at the parts store. And that just comes off the original exhaust. And it's clamped on so I can still have it straight piped. All I have to do is unhook it and take this off. And all this is a cheap $35 muffler from Tractor Supply for a $4.75 or something like that. It's stupid. But anyways, I just got a U-bolt and welded a piece onto the flat part. Used it as a bracket. Let me get a little bit closer. You can kind of see it maybe right there. And all that is it's bolted to the fender or the floorboard right there. You can see as I spill zip ties all over it. I drilled a bunch of holes in it so it's adjustable, and that way I can still take off the fenders without having to worry about taking that off. Obviously you have seen that I put a rack on. I just built that the other day and I finished it up today. I just used some perforated steel that I had. I forgot that I had it, and I was actually going to go out and buy some steel, and I remembered that I had this stuff out. So I cut it and I did angle cuts and I shittily welded it all together because I was too lazy to grind off the galvanized. And the actual surface itself is just a piece of it's a dog cage divider. Dog kennel, whatever. I had used some of that on the inside of the cargo trailer. If you remember me doing that, I think I did a video on it. But I'd used a piece of it, and I still had a piece left over, and I figured, well, it'd probably work pretty well. And obviously, it does. I can get my toolbox on there. I tried it out already. This is about the size of a 1-gallon gas tank, so I can put everything on there, and I'll just have to loosely put my straps behind it or something. But it works pretty well. It's not the sturdiest thing. I had to make that support for it, and that helped it out a lot, because before without it was just flexing the fenders like hell. But it only supports the middle somewhat. It does bend in the middle, and still looks like it's pretty straight, so I'll have to figure something else about that. I'll probably have to take it off and pick up some of this angle iron like I have right here. This is steel that I did buy. It's like 1/2 inch angle iron, and I'll probably just get a piece of that and weld it along the inside or the outside or whatever. But it works pretty well. But the big thing everybody probably was wondering about was my winch. If you remember, I had a problem when I was wiring up my lights. What had happened was it winched itself in, and obviously you can see it's loose now. So that means that my mod was successful. Here you can see of all the toggle switches I have one extra one here that I just installed. Doing this actually wasn't that hard. The tutorial that I had posted was older, and since then Badlands has actually changed their solenoid boxes. Here you can see it right there. Since then they have changed the way that the wires inside looked, and I took some pictures. I forgot to take video when I was putting it together because I had my cousin over and he was in here, and I didn't feel like getting the camera out and being stupid. So I did take pictures. So if you want to check out which wires that you need to splice into for the control, just check it out on the All Terrain Lawn Tractor forum. I'll do a separate write-up and stick it in the how-to or something like that. I don't know. And that way you guys know how to do it, because having the switch here is a lot nicer than that wireless remote. If you have the wireless remote, and I guess I could get the GT remote, But with the remote, there's a certain amount of lag in. So here's the GT remote. Turn it on. Maybe. There it goes. When you press like extend, it does it. It lags, and it does it for like a certain amount of time. So if you just touch it, it still rolls. Same for the inside. Oops, it's a little too tight. Stupid winch. But there's always a lag with this switch. Now that I did the mod, this is going to be kind of hard to do since it's a front mounted winch. But I'll try to hold it here. But when you use the switch, it moves exactly how much you move the switch. So if you just move for a second, it's only going to go out. So you have a variable speed now with the switch. There you go. See, that right there is perfect. That's exactly where it should stop every time. No questions asked. And obviously, as you saw there, when I was messing around with the GT winch, it almost pulled the frickin' thing apart. And that's no bueno because you can damage this. You can see that's the eyelet for the hook, obviously. It got sucked into the fairlead so many times it actually broke that part. So unless you either buy a bumper to help it, it's still going to end up putting a ton of stress on this shitty winch cable. And that's not good. So with the switch, you know, here it is. All it is an on, off, on momentary. With that, it's actually adjustable. You can actually adjust how you want your winch. And obviously I was standing here taking the video, so you can actually stand here and watch it while you're winching it in. So that helps out a lot. But this will help like if you're sitting on it and winching something in, which you should be doing. You should be sitting on your machine when you winch it. That'll help out a lot. So I did that. It was pretty easy. If you're curious on it and I forget, this is the switch that I got from Tractor Supply. It's a momentary switch, universal. Where the old tractor parts are, like the gasket rebuild kits and the fuel bowl rebuild kits, and well, Tractor Supplies are all different, but mine has the RTV and stuff there. And this is right across from all the chain and from the pulleys and the mufflers and stuff like that. But get this, it's an on-off on country line. See, up momentarily on, center off, down momentarily on. It's like $10 for the switch. There's your SKU numbers and stuff like that. It's a $10 switch, but it's pretty good quality compared to other switches and stuff like that. And I'm glad I got it, and it's holding up obviously pretty well. It feels like it'll last a while. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to actually see how I did it, I'm really sorry that I didn't get a video. I kind of kicking myself out about it now, but you know, shit happens and I can't really tear into it. Maybe when I do, I'm gonna do the same to the GT now that I know how to do it. So when I do that, I'll make sure that I take a video. But for now, that's all I got for this. So you'll just have to be happy with the pictorial kind of thing that I did. I'll put it up on the All-Terrain Lawn Tractor forum. It'll be down in the description so that you can look at the pictures and see what all you need to do. But anyways, obviously check out the All-Terrain Lawn Tractor forum. Check out Main Mud Motors on Facebook. And check out SCH Design. I didn't do a plug for him last time, but he's a pretty cool dude. He made these ATLTF stickers for us. They're almost the same size as the originals, you know, closely, but obviously they are die cut or whatever cut, so that it's just the lettering. You can put it on anything. They come in different colors, including chrome. Here's Doc's. You know, chrome looks really good. Obviously, it's reflecting in my eye right now from the flash. And Darren Taylor and Puppy Kicker's on there. I still haven't ordered stickers for Puppy Kicker, which kind of sucks. But check him out, get your stickers and stuff like that. Or if you are interested in getting stickers made for yourself, hit him up. He's a pretty cool guy. I like him a lot. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will talk to everybody later.